There have been many of them.
And it looks like they're jumping right on into it. Starting on FD for losers finals. This is going to be lloD repping the Peach from MBVA versus Drephen repping the Sheik from Ohio here at Smashadelphia.
It is a battle of the princesses. Who will come out on top?
It is. It absolutely is. lloD right now making his combo game known. Oh, Drephen catching the turnip.
Now he's got 2 projectiles.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot in this matchup, and it works out. He gets turnip to fair.
Nice little combo.
And I actually really like that because Sheik actually has a very hard time challenging that float height with anything other than a perfectly spaced rising fair. Now he can throw the turnip in that direction and combo off of it and bait aerials.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit more. That is a key feature in the matchup. So Peach can choose to float wherever she pleases. She can be at any height she desires. Sheik has the highest short hop in the game and the lowest full hop. She has a very narrow space she can occupy. And so Peach working around that, usually very dangerous. So maybe if we can see some more turnip shenanigans, that'll help mitigate that weakness.
Right now, lloD looking solid, but down tilt to up air. He gets the dinky up air hitbox.
Definitely the dinky one.
Yeah, that would have killed if he had just gotten the sweet spot. Now he has no jump. lloD calling out those landings. But a trade for lloD. He's going to lose that stock.
I'm not dealing a decent amount of damage to Drephen, and now pretty much crouch canceling is off the table, and with Sheik, that's always a huge deal.
Oh, nice edge guard by lloD, and I thought Drephen was trying to fair that turnip so he could go back into the stage.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite recovery tactics from Sheik in this matchup.
I just want to point out the item game from Drephen I think is the best I've ever seen on a Sheik. He's caught like 3 or 4 turnips at this point. And it's so good. It just gives Sheik so many options she's always needed in this matchup. I mean, he's landing with him. He's challenging float with him.
I don't think I've ever seen a forward tilt that I might believe was on purpose, but I kind of believe that forward tilt might have been on purpose.
By lloD?
Just a little, yeah.
Yeah, lloD actually does intentionally use forward tilt. He's known for picking some of the weirder Peach options. Yeah. And right now it's paying off, man. He's got a 3-to-1 stock lead.
I guess it works a little bit differently, the float canceled up air, which would be the alternative. And, you know, it worked out for him. I like that nair. That was in a very nice spot to challenge Drephen. Yep, the old jab pressure on shield from Sheik. Nicely
done. Drephen noticing that he had to drift towards the ledge, just comes out and smacks him.
All right, Drephen has, Drephen's been caught by lloD's aerials very often. It seems like lloD really has the jump read, especially when Drephen's in the corner.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to figure out when Drephen likes to jump. And now he's baiting out the rolls with that dash tag, and he sends him off stage. Nice call out on the waveland, and he gets the follow-up too. Meteors on the ground last forever. He gets the up air. 2-stock clean for lloD in game 1. So now what is the counter pick going to be for Drephen, who honestly impressed me with his item game and with his option choices, but lloD is just so good at this matchup, man.
Yeah, and you know what? Drephen really jumpy without platforms, I think, is a big problem. And that's really the advantage of FD. If your strategy is I'm going to punish my opponent for jumping into the air, FD is the best stage for it, since there's no platforms to provide mix-ups on. So we'll see how Drephen works that into his game plan. And we'll see if lloD can continue to snipe the landings of Drephen, even with platforms.
Yeah, we'll see. Nice catch on the turnip. It helps him get back to the stage, and now he's got a combo going. Nice stuff from Drephen here.
Oh.
6 spot dodge from lloD. That was really scary. And he saw that's something Drephen does on this stage is he loves that wall jump back air to get back to stage. And lloD was watching him carefully in those previous matches. He just immediately goes for the down smash. Randall is in play, but he chooses not to go for him. So lloD will take that first stock.
Run-up grab from Drephen. Looks like he was waiting for lloD to try to challenge something in the air. If he went above him, he probably would have done an up tilt or perhaps a fair after the move. And instead he faded back, was able to get the grab.
Now we're back at low percent, and those grabs can make a huge difference for both of these guys. Right now, it's all about spacing those aerials.
It looks like one of Drephen's main adjustments is he's seen how proactive lloD has been in the matchup so far, preventing Drephen from going to this, getting to Drephen's spot first, and then putting a big aerial there that challenges it and will end up beating any of Drephen's aerials. So Drephen, like, waiting just a little more, staying poised, keeping his options open.
Finally, a shield pokes. He's been looking for that all day.
Yeah. And we can see why. I mean, it KO'd. Powerful tactic if it works out.
And on this stage, it'll probably KO at like 70.
Yeah.
Tipper up smash. Oh, and he steals the ledge from lloD.
Big plays from Drephen, 2 in a row. First the shield poke up smash with the platform. Now snags the ledge, and he ends up a stock up.
Yeah, that was huge. lloD was at such a low percent when that came through. lloD has a lot of ground to make up, and Drephen is just going to continue spacing those aerials as he's been doing. That fair has done work by itself, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, what a down tilt.
Yeah, he baited out that spot dodge he knew.
Oh, using some of the tricky double jump land movement. Yep, down tilting. I guess that leaves Peach at a very safe spacing against a Sheik who's shielding. I don't think Narrow's shield would reach from there, and he could probably up air it if they try.
I love that Drephen keeps looking for that up smash. He's like, you know, 1 out of 4 times this is going to work, but the other 3 times I'm safe. You know, I get the ground. You're on the platform. It's totally worth it for me. And he gets down tilt to up air. That'll be the game. It's 1-1.
Drephen looking really strong with his down tilts today. A lot of the times he recognizes the percentage, and he knows that if he gets a down tilt, he's either going to be able, in the case of the Sheik matchup, get the up smash, or against Peach, get the up air. And either way, he knows exactly when that down tilt to follow up is going to KO.
And usually that's a scary thing for Sheik players in this matchup, because if you're holding down, you're going to eat a down smash and take 60 damage. So you want to be really careful about that. If we see this for 8 minutes, I'm going to lose it.
I mean, there'll be like a death turnip or an item eventually that'll break it up, right? I think Drephen's plan was to fully charge his needles and then catch a turnip, so he's done both of those things now.
Oh, he misses a waveland. lloD trying to catch him retreating.
Oh, another nice. We've been seeing that throughout the day from lloD as well. Dare approaching. If they shield it, it's really positive for him. And if not, he's able to fade back if he needs to.
I also saw Drephen do something that I once saw PC Chris do as Sheik, which is if you know Peach is going to down smash, you just do a full hop down air on top of her. And you know, back in the day, it was so much harder for people to do frame perfect wave dashes to punish with grab.
Yeah.
So instead, they would do that a lot. And Drephen just did it against lloD, and it was like, man, he really plays the oldest of styles.
Yes.
Good stuff by Drephen. He makes it so hard for lloD to find his way in.
There it is again.
There it is, the down air to beat the down smash.
That's pretty neat. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's a weird old school tactic.
I guess a lot of the old school tactics like are designed to beat one thing. So like so many of our modern options will be, you know, 2 or 3 things the other person might do and stay safe from the others. But the way Drephen plays, he tries to beat that one thing really hard.
There's a lot more frame tightness in modern play.
Yeah.
Where it's you can react to stuff versus in the old days it was you predicted something and you punished it hard.
Yeah, you go for a really hard call out, yes. And you know, Drephen's kind of, he's one of those old school players who definitely, the old school style dominates his gameplay, but he's incorporated some of the modern play where it's important.
Yeah, as we saw right there, he actually just did do the wave dash out of shield grab.
Yes.
So he's got a lot of options he likes to throw out.
And I assume it's when he was on the platform, if you do that full jump, Peach, really all Peach has that could beat you, like fading back and doing an aerial, would be to run underneath you.
Yep.
So he does that, and then when he sees the down smash come out, he sort of like is poised to do the down air. So he's using like an old school tactic to cover something else.
lloD's actually very comfortable, it looks like, to have Drephen over him, especially because Drephen's been blowing his double jump a lot, and lloD will just catch him with an up air.
Yeah, Drephen's, lloD's aerial reads on Drephen's movement have been pretty good.
lloD forced to parasol back to the stage. What is he going to do here? Another F-tilt out from Drephen as he's able to take the lead after losing the first stock in this game.
Yeah, not only take the lead in the game, but also the lead in the set.
Yeah,
so it feels really momentous in a 1-1 match when you come out on top.
Oh, but he went into the pit against Peach. You never want to do that. He gets out of there real quick.
Nice little bit of damage, and the poof hits too. I think they both tried to down smash.
lloD refusing to go in there. There he goes.
Not for long, just wanted the turnip.
And the F throw will be enough. So lloD evens out the stock count.
Guess Drephen doesn't like the rock transformation too much. Waiting it out on the Angel platform.
It is a goofy transformation, I'll tell you that.
Wow, we just saw grab release with a turnip this time. We saw it earlier with the Sheik needles. Okay, wow.
Oh, I was expecting an invincible nair there from Drephen. He decides to roll on, thinking he had the stock. Uppy's on stage though, so he's still living. lloD taking a lot of percent. I hate these like very far away turnips by lloD. I mean, Drephen's just catching them, and he makes nice advantages with these turnips every time he gets one.
Yeah, that one was really interesting.
He caught a stitch, and now lloD has it. And with the kill, no, he throws it away.
He got another one? I think he pulled another one right after.
He doesn't have it now.
No, he dropped it. He dropped that one too.
Yeah,
because you know Drephen's been catching so many of them. Maybe it's dangerous.
Yeah, that might have been his thought process. But we're back to one stock apiece. The stitch base might have been really helpful right here.
Well, especially with the first stitch. Each time you catch it, the grab box gets bigger, and it was caught so many times that maybe he's like, well, if he can catch it with the smallest one, maybe at this point it'll be really easy for him.
Oh, and he calls out the full hop with the full hop up air. That is something I've been waiting for lloD to do all set. It's like his bread and butter when it comes to reading jumps. And maybe he was saving it for this last stock because right now he has managed to take the game.
Drephen looking flummoxed at the end of the game. Not like his character, his actual facial expression.
Absolutely.
He was very puzzled as to how he managed to drop the game when he was up for so long in it.
lloD called out one full hop.
Yeah.
And that was the end of that game. That's how he took that stock. Fantastic stuff by lloD. He now has the game advantage going into Game 4 of Losers Finals.
Yeah, it was a big turning point. And lloD this entire time, a big part of his game plan has been to call out Drephen's jumps. And I guess now, lack of jumps when he's in the corner.
Oh, I think he tried to call a spot dodge out there with that down air. I haven't seen a lot of spot dodges from Drephen. It's been a lot of jumping in these situations near the ledge. Good call out by lloD on the roll in, but he's not able to up air the down air this time.
Yeah, very difficult to beat that down air hitbox directly from below like that.
Oh, good call out by lloD again. Just catches him trying to ledge dash on.
Yeah, really like jump, drop the turnip. If it works out just right, you can actually provide an extra little bit of shield pressure that way.
Nice forward air from Drephen, clipping him in the, I think it was his float, and he gets him again. The spacing from Drephen has been nuts today.
Yeah, Drephen definitely playing really well. He wishes he was up 2-1, but
yeah, for sure.
I mean, overall, this set's been incredible for him still.
Yeah, I don't agree with these. He'll just throw out double jumps in positions where he's not really baiting anything, and then lloD will get a free punish on the landing. That's been one of lloD's most consistent ways to get damage in this set so far.
Wow, they're just a little too far on the platform from each other to do any meaningful damage until Drephen ends up with the dash attack.
And we have down throw fair as well. Looking for this edge guard. He does trade. lloD forced to up B high. Nicely done by Drephen. Jab fair to finish it out, and now he takes the lead again. Is exactly like Game 3.
Wow, down air to grab. Don't always see that. A shield grab from Drephen. His grab game, I guess it's not just the Sheik ditto, been pretty strong.
Nicely done, and that'll be a stock. And that's actually a really good follow-up for all you Sheik mains out there. If someone lands on the platform, down air the spot where they land, you'll cover mistech or tech in place, and as long as you L cancel, you can chase them if they roll in either direction because the platform is so small.
And in that case, it may have also covered roll to the left. And not only that, he started it early and began falling, so he's very close to the ground, which enabled him to start that up smash earlier, get a little bit of charge on it.
Absolutely. Drephen looking so solid right now. He has a huge lead and just continuing to extend it with just these stray hits into fair. Catches lloD's landing and gets a second back here. There's no jump or float. He has to up. Oh, he does have float.
Yeah, surprised me too.
I was so ready for him to have to up B back. And that should do it. Drephen with a 3-stock in Game 4. We're going to Game 5 for Losers Finals.
And at this point, it's just too hard to call. Drephen, not able to close it out 2 games ago. This last one, just on top the entire time.
But now lloD taking him to Peach's favorite stage. We're going to Dreamland.
Wow, the bass on this is nutty. I can feel it in my heart.
I do like that lloD pulled a turnip and didn't immediately throw it.
Yes.
Right? He's figuring out, okay, look, if I throw these turnips from distance, you will catch them.
So
and you're good at that.
Yeah, so Drephen, like, I guess in order to prepare himself to catch the turnip, kind of stands still for a second while he waits for it.
Yep.
lloD uses that opportunity to gain a little bit of ground and push Drephen even farther into the corner.
Absolutely.
And then that's when the turnip mix-up comes.
And right now, lloD has only been calling out jumps so far, and it's been going well for him. Not able to finish this edge guard, but he's got Sheik off stage.
Whoa, okay.
But no double jump after that.
Yeah, so usually you forward the turnip like that, and then you let yourself get hit by it to get closer to the stage. I guess lloD was so prepared for it, he ends up back airing him off the hip.
Yep,
Really
yeah,
neat.
he knew that was what Drephen was going for. lloD was ready for it.
It's like a couple levels deep, high-level play.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, grab armors the down smash, I think, or at least was a frame early.
Okay, Peach off stage, gonna be really difficult for that to lead to a kill with such large blast zones.
Well, he gets the sweet spot there, and he's forcing a parasol recovery from Peach.
Wow. Okay, and here in NTSC, a grab will lead to a kill at a relatively early percent for Sheik.
If he can get the up air off of this. Oh, but Wispy blows him off the platform.
I'm telling you, it's the worst stage hazard in the entire game. I don't care about the shy guys. Fountain platforms are fine. Wispy Woods has got to go.
lloD continuing to play incredibly safe. He just does not want to get hit by anything. He's playing so far back. And finally a caught turnip, but lloD nares out of the follow-up. Peach continuing to live forever, still has her float.
And this is really the plight of Sheik in this matchup on this stage. Unless you get that clean grab into up air or forward air at a pretty high percent, it just takes forever.
Well, at least he does connect with that back air finally before. But lloD was able to put on so much damage because of how safely he was playing. And Drephen was a little bit reaching. That's a stitch face, but it's gone. Look at Drephen get off this grab. He gets nothing. He actually has gone for down throw up smash a bunch of times, and it's hit a grand total of 0 times. lloD knows the exact DI to get out every time. lloD pulls a dot eye as well after finishing that stock, so he is sitting pretty. But he gives it right to
look at
Drephen.
that damage!
Drephen put on so much damage with that dot eye.
But here's the test once again. Is Drephen going to be able to finish the stock at a reasonable percent? Last time the answer was no, and that's why he finds himself down to stock in Game 5.
Yeah, could he get like a raw up air out of something? lloD is playing so smart.
I don't even know if up air would kill just yet.
Oh, let's see. He's going to go probably for fair here.
Yep.
But now he has the opportunity to edgeguard, and he's at a good height for it. Not enough. Dreamland is just way too big.
But this edgeguard's been really strong so far. No, always off the stage.
And lloD's going to turn this around. No, he messes up, accidentally runs off stage. But lloD just continuing to just put on little bits of damage.
That was an interesting turnip interaction off the stage there. Okay, this might do it. Yep.
Even with great DI from lloD, I think he almost lived that at like 160.
So we're on pace for the same way the first couple stocks went. Opting to go with Zelda.
Yeah, he needed to come back. Yeah, he is able to switch back, and he has his jump. But lloD able to cover it because he went a little too low. lloD still with a full stock advantage, and he pulls a Mr. Saturn now.
That's pretty cool. Don't see Mr. Saturn every day. Uses it for one hit, gets a little conversion off of it. lloD putting on big damage, especially when Sheik struggles to KO.
lloD is being a lot smarter with not over-committing in his combos, and we're seeing it pay huge dividends because he's baiting out counter hits from Drephen. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna stay at this range where I can not get counter hit.
Wow, immediately throws the turnip back at him, but lloD's ready this time.
Yeah, this time he fares through it, and this could be it for Drephen, who forced a transform to Zelda, but that is it. lloD in Game 5 moves into Grand Finals.
And really an impressive performance, not just in this match, but the entire tournament from Drephen. I think exceeded expectations in many ways, even though he's obviously a very